things that you do is that you're in farming.
Yes.
So you're in farming, you're in consultancy, you're running restaurants, you're doing so many different things.
Yeah.
Which sometimes also for me, I'm just like you, I do a lot of things, and sometimes people see it as insane. But from your experience, because I'm interviewing you today, maybe you should interview me one day.
Yes, I will. I would love to.
Why is it important for some? First of all, why do you run many different companies as opposed to the narrative whereby one should just do one thing and focus just on one thing?
Specialization has its protagonists who believe in that. But for me, I think a little differently. Mm-hmm. Our minds are not linear. Mm-hmm. We are not narrow like that. Mm-hmm. We, as humans, we are created to interact with so much. Mm-hmm. Every day you have so much stimuli. Mm-hmm. And over time, there are things that become your passion that then translate to business. Yeah. So for me, I never ask anyone to start a business to make money. I think if you ever start a business to make money, you are in the wrong business. Always do your life. Let a business find you. Let it grow organically and naturally. You enjoy a farm life, and from then you see how to create a business out of the farm life. I started a magazine called The Education Network, but I never looked to make money out of it. Yeah. I saw it as a platform where, because I value education, I value food, I value health. So usually my business emanates from one of these things that are already very passionate to me. So you find that over time, one thing that you're very passionate about extrapolates into a business. But initially you did not sit down and say, in fact, I never write a business plan. I know this goes against every school of thought.
No, this is a white man's narrative.
Like
a plan comes into place in action. The plan.
Yes. It's you write this. Yeah. Anytime you write a business plan, you will never start that business. It becomes very daunting. Becomes very. So a lot of people have so many business ideas here, but they are so scared by their own ideas because they've been told, write down, do a budget. You look at it, you look at your account, you scatter. So you die with all these ideas under your bed, scared to even start one. So if anyone is listening to me today, start. There's something you enjoy doing. There's something you enjoy watching. Instead of forever being on the other side watching, try doing what you're passionate about.
Interesting.
Don't look at the money you'll make out of it. Look at the lessons you'll learn, and I assure you, when you do that, the money follows you.
Interesting. And given that particular perspective, because I think we hold so much together, so you've this idea, what's it called? You want to exploit. What are some of the fundamental principles that you put into place? Because I think there's always a particular map or a canvas that you already followed and you apply through the businesses that you build. What is that canvas for you?
So for me, number one, I have to really enjoy that particular thing. Passionate, natural. I must have been doing it without noticing over time. You know, for instance, the education magazine or the farming or the restaurants, I eat out a lot. Like in London, when I was in London, I tried almost every restaurant.
Oh, you enjoy eating?
I'm a foodie.
You're a foodie?
Yes. I came to Kenya, I don't know, mention any restaurant that you like. I'll tell you if I've been there. I enjoy eating out. So then naturally, over time, you're like, you know what? What if I had my own restaurant? Because I've picked this lesson from here, this lesson from here. And then you set up something that is within your budget then. But it emanates from something you already love very much. So for farming, I enjoy food again. You can see how these things are all related.
Where there's food,
so they look, they look very diverse.
You're the prophet of food, Elijah.
Yes. The one who brought rain, so people could farm.
Yes.
Yeah. So once you're passionate about something, you then over time notice, hey, what angle in this passion can be a business? And then you start small. I know a lot of people will give you books written, think big. Again, I go against this.
The power of your thinking.
10 steps to be a millionaire.
Positive
These
thinking.
things have buried so many people into a life of misery and depression because they never think about the small ant. They don't want to think small because they've been told think big. But I'm telling you today, think small. The smaller the better. Because that mustard seed, nothing falls big. And in fact, anytime something big falls, it crashes. Okay? Build from a very small angle, but be consistent and enjoy it while at it. So if you do a business that you really enjoy, you don't even see it as a job. You enjoying it. Okay? Maybe you enjoy reading books. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and she loves coffees and books. She's like, oh, I'm not enjoying my job. I told her, there are so many books in town, and those books are being sold 100, 200. Open a page, because I see you posting coffee and a book every day. Open a page and post a book per day. Sell it at 500 with your coffee, because I see the interaction on your page is very high. You will sell 5 of those books in a day, but it won't look like
a lot.